Guys, today's video sponsor is Driven Performance Lighting and Holley RetroBright. Holley RetroBright has supplied us with a really cool box of some new retro lights. So we've all seen the HID kits that have like projectors and stuff like that, and they just don't look right at all on some of these classic cars. But we don't necessarily need to just have halogens and filament bulbs. We really want the performance that modern lighting systems provide with the look of a classic bulb. So Holley RetroBright has come out with a new product that does both. So you get the best lighting performance possible out of a sealed beam headlight, and they look the part. So they offer them in 3 color varieties. One's like a yellow for like Euro cars, Jaguars, BMW, Mercedes. One is more of a bright white light like you'd see on some modern cars, and then one is what we got, which is called the classic white, and it's exactly what you'd imagine for a classic car. But it's much, much brighter. It's 10 times brighter than most halogen bulbs. So we're gonna open that up, and I'll put the link in the description for that. And it's a special link, so that if you guys click on it, they let them know that you saw it from us, and we're cool. So we're gonna get to opening up that box, and we'll see what they sent us. Back to Red, White, and Boosted. I'm Colin. That's Corey.
I'm Josh.
Josh is inside. And today we're going to be working on mainly the El Camino, but we also wanted to show that we have a new shop. And we really wanted to say thank you for everyone that watches our videos, because we really couldn't have done this without you. It's a pretty good-sized shop. And we've got cars in here, so we're also going to talk about some of the build lineup we have and things like that. So we've got the El Camino on the rack. This is the Camaro for the donor. We just picked this up, and we're probably gonna do maybe like some fun comparison videos after we finish the project. Like, how fast is an El Camino and LS3? Like, how crappy is the braking really compared to a cheap supercar? Is your money better spent? Of course not, because this is way cooler. So we got a donor for the Mustang. We picked up this Boxster back here for another project that has been mentioned on the channel before, but we haven't really gone into depth about it. So today we're gonna finish the front end, but right now we're gonna do a review on how bad this car is. So we're gonna get it up in the air. We're gonna, check it out, see how bad the frame is, because everyone loves to look at carnage, and go from there.
Very cool. Jump me.
You think it's dead? I don't think it's dead. I think that we have that same problem we had before. Where the hell? There it is. Keep trying while I'm doing this. Okay. Oh. Yeah, you might be right.
Can you just grab the battery out of the Camino line?
Sure. Here. Yeah.
Guys, this is how you professionally jumpstart a vehicle.
Drop in, dead.
Try that.
Unfortunate.
Don't hit the acid part.
Jeez. Yeah. Yeah, they could have set that lift a little further back. Okay. Well, we're gonna get set up here, so we'll be right back with you guys. Well, that was fun. Turns out these are a little more difficult to lift than we thought, but we're good now.
The frame is like an X design, so
yeah, it's all crissy-crossy, and then you got a short arm and a long arm on the lift.
There's no outer frame. So the back is actually lifting up on the control arms, the lower control arms. These don't have leaf springs, by the way, guys. They have coil springs with a panhard bar. It's like way sophisticated for 1960.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Let's go with it.
Hit it.
Feel better.
Wow. There's a lot going on down here, bro.
4-pole jack system.
It looks like they have
Just in case.
Samesies.
they've been welding on this thing.
Sure.
Wow. Wow. Just soaking it all in right now. It's a lot of baling wire.
Oh yeah.
That's interesting.
Oh, the exhaust got bent forward underneath the control arm?
It's maybe just a little restricted.
Hey, I drove it here.
I've never
Huh.
seen a Chevy this old with an actual cover over the torque converter and flywheel. So that's
Oh, is it on there?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Oh, yeah, this guy? Yeah. Yeah, this is how the emission system was back in the day. If you had positive crankcase pressure, just spit it out.
Spit it out.
Oh, what? Is this even attached? No.
It's all right. We won't need that where we're going, Colin.
Wow. What are the brake lines and stuff?
So it's kind of funny. Like it looks like someone left the band on when they cut the drums.
Uh-huh.
Because you know the dampener band
Yeah.
they put on when they cut drums. It looks
Yeah.
like someone left it on that one.
Wow. You drove this here?
Yeah, dude.
This brake line is like barely hanging on, bro.
Well, you know, I told you the front right one doesn't work anyway. The front left one works and the right rear.
Oh, this is the front right. So Dodge Ram it. You probably were just not even getting pressure to this. Look at that.
Didn't feel like it.
Look at that. Yike. That doesn't even deserve a plural yikes. That's just one yike. Look at, wow. Good golly.
Look at that.
Wow.
That's nice.
They got a lot of stuff over here.
Colin, didn't you order a tank for this, or you just found one?
I have not ordered anything for this.
Okay.
What about all this? Look, that is a solid 3/8 of an inch of
Concrete?
crud.
Oh, that's okay. It's protected.
Yeah.
I mean, the rear suspension's actually like surprisingly trick. It blows my mind that 62 Corvettes didn't have anything like this. They just had leaf springs,
Yeah.
and that's a Corvette. And this has a panhard bar with a third link up top, lower control arms, coil springs. It's pretty impressive.
So this thing's got a breather off the back of the intake that comes down to nothing.
Yeah,
Cool.
it just spits on the ground. Every small block did that.
Got that self rust prevention.
It's shocking that the tank isn't like rotted through.
Yeah.
Well, it may be. That filters are nasty.
Well, it's not leaking gas right now.
That's true.
These this body though is pretty roached.
Good thing we know a guy.
Yeah, but even still,
Look at those coils, man. Look at this.
I know. They're bent pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's not even a circle.
But I mean, like every floor pan is. Oh, what's underneath the seats? Stop signs or something?
Probably.
And then okay, so the license plates are just for decoration. Because there's actually something that they're attached to. That's what these are.
Yeah,
These are rivets to this. Frame condition. What do you think about the frame?
Looks fine.
Yeah, the frame looks good. There's a couple mounting points to the body that are gone, but
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, the frame's okay. And the suspension parts look okay. I mean, obviously all the bushings and ball joints and tie rods need to be gone through. We need to also consider putting in the power steering out of the Camaro.
rack and pinion.
Yeah. Or figure out something. Someone just come in here?
I don't think so.
That or the wind closed the door.
I think the wind closed the door.
Wow. So anyways, pretty cool. The exhaust is shot. The rear end is there.
It's got fluid because it's leaking it.
Yeah, but the frame doesn't have any holes in it.
Look, a worm.
Oh, nuh-uh. Seriously?
Just fell out
Sick, dude. All right, guys, what do you guys think? Give it a rating 0 to 10.
What's the rating?
Just a rating, bro.
4.5.
Wow.
That's pretty generous.
Oh.
I was gonna say like 3.5.
Huh. To me, like anything less than a 4 is like the Triumph or worse.
Yes.
So this is worse than Triumph.
I mean, it's as bad.
You said you could drive the Triumph to California. You
That's
wanna
actually
drive
true. I
this?
could probably drive this to California.
I bet he doesn't make it
I bet
30
you don't
miles.
either.
So the frame looks like it can probably hold 400 horse though. I think we're good there.
Yeah.
It's pretty boxy.
Yeah. The
Um,
rear end should be good till we blow it up.
yeah, it looks beefy-ish.
It's just the old style 10 bolt. It's cool. You can take the whole front chunk off of it.
Oh, really? Like
Yeah.
a 9-inch?
The third member.
Oh, yeah.
That's
So what do you guys say about opening up that special box we got from Holley?
I think that's a great idea.
All right, guys, here we go. So, Holley RetroBright, woo! Look at this. So this is what the bulb looks like. And, yeah, hold on. Ugh, get out of there. Such good packaging, such quality. So, Morimoto is driven lighting, and Holley, they own that, and then Holley also rebrands with Morimoto. So this is Holley by Morimoto.
Nice.
Yes, super sweet. So this is the Holley RetroBright. As you can tell, it looks like an old headlight, and it even says Holley. So if you like performance stuff, how can you go wrong? So if you want everyone to know that you have the best lights in town, this is really the only way to go. Honest to God. And it comes with a bunch of adapter kits for whatever H series bulb you have. Going into the adapter, and then the adapter has blades on it, so you can hook that up to whatever you need to. I'm pumped up. Let's get these in. Is that up at some point? Okay. We need to put these bolts in. That'll finish up the grill.
It's looking good. This looks way better than not having any grill there.
It really does.
Yep.
And I didn't know it had
4 headlights.
Yeah,
Looks
2
good.
pairs.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really neat.
With all the Holley RetroBrights in it.
Ooh yeah.
Choice. People would be like, dang! That's
Dude,
so bright
there you go.
and retro. How is it both at the same time? Gosh.
And he's really not kidding about it being bright. He just plugged one in
Like,
earlier
dang, man.
and hit the damn the brights on it, and that shit was pointed right up at me.
Like, dang. Those can only be Holley RetroBrights. There's no way. It could be anything else.
They were really bright. About knocked me to the ground.
Like, whoa! God! Whoa! Get some sunglasses, man. It's noon.
Woo!
All right, what do y'all think?
That's looking good.
All right, guys, so we're about to put in the RetroBrights, and basically these are the original headlights that we're going to use for the demonstration to show you the comparison. Keep in mind it's still light outside. Is a General Electric sealed beam. This is just a standard, I think it's a 5-inch headlight, 3-way headlight with brights. We're going to show you the bright and the low. Okay, guys, so this is the before. It's okay, you know, it's not what you'd expect for one of these cars. You kind of just grow to expect poor lighting quality from old cars, but why? Okay, so the process of getting these out on any car you're going to be doing this on is actually just take the trim off the headlight, and then the way that these old headlights are held in because they're seal beams is just this trim ring right here. So typically there's 2 or 3 flathead screws that hold this trim ring on. sometimes like on Fords and a little bit like newer 60 stuff, there'll be like a large hole and a small slot, and you just you like rotate the trim ring around the headlight, and that's how it's secured. So you'll just back out the screws a little bit and then rotate it. That's how we have the Econoline van. I'll show you in a second. They're held in that way. Anyways, it's super easy to get them out. Then once you get to that point, some cars have headlight buckets, some of them don't. So this 5-inch has this headlight little cup on the back that has these adjustment slots right here. And there's adjusters so you can point them and angle them the right way. This one, we just need to take the cup off, put the new headlights in this cup, and then put the trim ring around the cup and hold that all in. Put that in the new, in the actual bucket, and then the trim goes on top of all of it. What's up, buddy?
What Colin's failing to let you know is that while this is normally an easy process, a lot of the time you're going to be dealing with rust and corrosion on your screws. So go ahead and shoot it down with some penetration oil before you
good idea.
Go cranking on that, because a lot of the time you just eat out the groove for the flathead if you're just like, ah.
Okay, so Corey's working the screw in and out. The penetration oil worked perfect. These screws are pretty rusty, especially on this other one. But again, super easy to do. This is just a little bit of patience. Makes these easy projects go a lot faster.
That's right. Normally I don't like flatheads, but in this case, if these were Phillips heads and they were as corroded as what you're used to seeing, we'd be in trouble, because most of the time they just...
So that's how big the headlight is. You want to hold that up? So that's just a halogen headlamp, and then this is the replacement. It's very, very similar in size, much more powerful light. And then the other thing is that Holley RetroBrights, along with most of the product line that Driven and Morimoto offer, are of course DOT certified, which is a rarity. For a while, they were the only ones that offered any kind of LED with DOT certification.
That's right.
So that's very important, you know? I think it's got a clock in there the right way, but well, I think Corey what he was saying was that the headlight only fits in one way in this cup. It has notches in it, and then the headlights have tabs on them, and this one they're like cast into the glass. On that one they're cast into the polymer.
Yep, pretty good. So that's how we'd have it there.
So and this one plugs directly in,
which is super nice. Who doesn't like plug and play? You know? That's it right there, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna
fish that in there.
Try to. There we go. Put that back in there. So
there was like a hook over there. We don't have to worry about that. We just ordered all new of these adjusters. They're so roached on this car, but
yeah.
Normally that spring would hook right into that trim. If you can get it in there, I'll be impressed. I tried. You no way. You son of a bee.
Okay. That's fine.
So let's see what the side-by-side is.
Ooh. Yeah, that's good.
Much brighter.
Much brighter. We should put one of the old ones back in on that side. Oh man, what a difference. What a difference. And you can clearly see who's putting off more light.
Wow.
Holley.
Hey Josh, come over
OEM. This is incredible. And if this was new, it might have a little bit more of a color to it, but it still wouldn't be as bright.
Wow.
And that right there is just ripping like that.
I can't even look at that.
That hurts my eyes. Yeah. So Colin's working on this other bucket that we hit with penetrating oil. Sometimes if they're corroded bad enough, you'll waller out the groove like I was talking about earlier, but that's where handy dandy trusty vice grips come in.
Ooh baby, that's what's up. Is it actually. Yeah. Dang. That's so bright. It's weird because I'm so used to looking at classic cars
And not
and
getting
not getting
blinded.
blinded. Yeah. God dang. How'd they do that? Because it doesn't look like LED. Hit the bright.
Kick switch.
Wow. On the brights, it's insane.
Yeah.
Next, we're gonna change out the brake lights.
Oh, none of the lights work.
Holley RetroBright also has these 1157 kits. This one is a 1155. They have a 1157 red for LED because they're LED, and then you know, this is the warm white. So they've got everything you need to make this work.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in to Red, White, and Boosted today. Holley makes an incredible product. You see how bright these lights are. Thanks for sending those out to us, guys. We hope to see y'all on the next one. See y'all later.
Peace!